Hey guys, I am about 6 weeks pregnant, according to my LMP that I didn't have. Um, I am 6 weeks in one day, and I'm pretty sure that's about where I am. So, symptoms this week, the biggest one is that my stomach has turned into a huge pansy. Like, I have had the worst stomach cramps. If I eat too much, if I eat too much of the wrong kind of food, oh my gosh, my stomach just freaking freaks out and it hurts so bad. And along with that, I'm also starting to get constipated now. It's a little bit TMI, harder to go, but not as bad as it was with Molly because I'm drinking more water this time. But oh my gosh, my stomach is just so sensitive all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. And so, the way that I normally eat, which is a bad way to eat, is I stuff my face as fast as I can because I want to not feel hungry as fast as I can. I don't really care about savoring each bite. So, I haven't been able to do that. And I also felt this way with Molly, but it felt like I got my stomach stable, like it full really, really fast because there's a little bit of pressure pushing up on my stomach already. So, that's the big news, is that my guts have been cramping, and once again, this is my stomach and my GI tract. This is not my uterus. It has nothing to do with my uterus. My uterus is A-okay. In fact, it's starting to pop out a teeny tiny bit. It kind of comes and goes. Sometimes I feel it and it's right there, and sometimes I feel it and it's like gone back in. So it comes and goes, but I'm not worried about it because the same thing happened when I was pregnant with Molly. Sometimes my uterus would be like way easy to feel right there and it would be all hard, and then sometimes it would just be like further back. It probably has to do with my GI tract pushing up on it. In other news, my tailbone has been so sore, and this has been ongoing for about a month now. It's like, when you sit too long and your butt hurts. I feel like that all the time. I feel like that constantly at the very end of my tailbone. So I don't know what is going on with that. I did not fall on it anytime recently, and I think it's just because I stopped walking because it snowed like 6 or 7 inches last week, and I haven't been able to go walking very much, and I haven't felt like taking Molly to go on a walk at Target or something. So my poor butt is just so sore from sitting all the time, and when I change position, it just hurts so bad. I'm still having round ligament pain. It comes and goes. I kind of feel twinges of pain on the right side and then the left side. Yeah, my uterus is definitely growing and stretching already. Pregnancy insomnia. This is something I did not have with Molly. I have pregnancy insomnia. I wake up at 2 and I'm wide awake until 4. And when I go to sleep at 10, I lay awake for an hour, and it's so annoying. It's not too bad. I'm not really sleep deprived from that, but it's really irritating. My nipples are starting to get really, really itchy, like a wool sweater is on them. My left nipple hurts more than my right one does. It's pretty sore when Molly nurses. It's nothing to freak out about. It's nothing that hurts really bad and that would want me to wish that she would wean, but they are hurting. I have noticed that my heartbeat is a little bit faster and I get out of breath really, really easily. I am singing in a choir, and we practiced with the orchestra for the first time, and oh my gosh, I could not catch my breath. Usually when I'm out of breath, I can't take a deep breath, my lungs won't expand all the way. They were expanding all the way, but I still just had that burning feeling of I don't have enough oxygen in my body. So hopefully that goes away by the concert. It would suck if that happened during the concert and I'd be constantly but we'll see. My nausea is still there. It's still definitely there, but it has not gotten worse. It hasn't hit me in the face yet, and I don't know, it might this week, but it would be really nice if my morning sickness stayed like this. If it was just like this would be perfect. My morning sickness isn't as strong, but my other symptoms are a lot stronger, all of these things. And my dreams, oh my gosh, they are so effed up, for lack of a better word. They are absolutely pregnancy dreams, like pregnant dreams, not about pregnancy, but just, oh my gosh, they're so screwed up. It's subconscious, holy crap, WTF. And so it's just they don't scare me, they're not nightmares, but it's just what the frick was that? So That actually started before I found out I was pregnant, and I was kind of like, oh, that's weird. My dreams are a little bit weirder, but now they're just completely, holy crap. And they're also peppered with dreams that I'm pregnant. Like, I do have pregnancy dreams. They're not really about my baby yet or anything, but I have dreams that I am pregnant. So that's a great sign. I do not need my dreams to be about my baby because I'm confident that everything is okay. With Molly, I needed my dreams to be about my baby because I was not confident that everything was going to be okay. And I guess I'll move on now from symptoms to things that I'm craving. This is a different thing too. With Molly, I didn't really crave anything. It was mostly like I got a food in my mind that didn't make me want to puke my guts out, and so that's what I would eat. It was usually salad or veggie trays. I have not wanted any this time around. This is different. I do kind of want salad a little bit. I was craving spice drops, so I got some at the store and shoved them into my mouth. I was craving like cheesy chips, so I got some, and Ben was happy because I usually get dill pickle chips and he hates those, so he was really excited that I got cheddar chips. And I've been craving like sweet bread. Normally I like bread that is not sweet. I like sourdough bread, I like cheese bread, but now I definitely am craving raisin bread. I went and bought some raisin bread. That's not like me at all. I do not like raisins except when I'm pregnant. I am craving things that are sweet. I'm craving like cinnamon-ish kind of stuff, which is what I did with Molly, which is not normal for me. So anyway, I guess I will end with my stats. I weighed myself and did my waist. Right before I made this video, my weight is back up to 155.2, which is where it was when I did my 4-week update, and my waist is 36 and a quarter, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to go up and down for at least the next couple months before I start steadily gaining. So, oh, there's one thing I want to talk about after my belly shot. We're going to do that first. So, here's with the shirt, this jacket on, and everything, and the other side, and here it is off. There's really not a whole lot to see. The baby's right here, and it is hard right there, so I can feel that. If you're just tuning in, I've been an outie my whole life. That's not from Molly. Woo! I look a lot bigger on camera than I actually am because of the lighting. I'm not really that like big muffin top-y. I don't wear things that would give me a muffin top. So anyway, one thing that I wanted to talk about that I totally forgot to talk about last week is my midwife appointment. It is scheduled for 2 weeks from yesterday. It is on December 2nd. And I thought I mentioned it, but I didn't because I only mentioned that I had called them and left a message. So anyway, the nurse called me back, and I was like, yeah, I'm about 4 weeks long, blah, blah. And she was like, you do know that she doesn't see people until 8 weeks, right? And I was like, well, last time when I went to my first appointment, I was 15 weeks. So no, I did not know that because actually she took me at like 6-ish weeks with my second pregnancy. So that is kind of a new thing. But she said the reason that she waits till 8 weeks is because you can't hear the heartbeat before 8 weeks with a Doppler, which is what midwives do, at least mine. She doesn't do ultrasound, she does a Doppler. So I don't know if they're going to do an ultrasound at my appointment or not. I would like if they did, but if they don't, that's okay. They refer their patients to a different building on the hospital campus to do all of the ultrasounds, and they have special ultrasound techs to do the results and read them and do all that. So hopefully that won't be too soon after my appointment. Hopefully it'll be like the same week. I really hope it is. Oh, another thing, I did have another dream about having multiples, and now I'm like really freaked out that I'm having twins. I don't think I'm having twins, like my gut tells me I'm not, but my dreams tell me that I am, and I'm just like, okay, so I am gonna assume it's a singleton until proven otherwise, if proven otherwise. So yes, my appointment is in 2 weeks now, and I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited to see our little baby growing in there. So that's all for this week. I will see you next week for week 7.